Luz y Progreso, honor and respects. This is your host, Sancista Brujo Luis. So today I am going to be doing a trabajo espiritual, a spiritual work to bring a wish that I want for myself. So I'm going to be using a pillar candle. Now these pillar candles, I like to order them or buy them in threes. Now the trabajo that I'm going to be doing on this pillar candle is known as the Esau square. Sorry about that. The Esau square. Now the Esau square comes from Grimoire magical traditions. And a lot of people don't know where the origin of the Esau square is. I'm going to show you a picture right here of the Esau square. You will often see it in medallions, in amulets, and like I said, it is used in high magic. It is a square used rarely, okay, because it's said that you can only use it 3 times. I'm using it for a client, for myself. You can only use it for yourself 3 times, so the legend says. So what is the origin of the Esau square? Well, in Grimoire magic, they don't honestly know the origin of the square, but some think that it comes from the biblical story. I think it's Genesis 25. If I'm wrong, I'm going to leave where it is in the Bible, but it is from the story of twin brothers, Esau and Jacob. Esau and Jacob were fraternal twin brothers, sons of Isaac and Rebekah. Esau was a hunter, and I think Jacob was more of a homebody. And so Esau was more the stronger, the tougher one, and Jacob was more the quieter type. In the story, if you read the biblical story, Jacob fooled Esau twice. I'm not going to go too deep into the story, okay, because I'm not going to remember it. It's been a long time since I read the story, but I know that Jacob fooled Esau twice, where he lost his birthright, and something about a stew, where I think it was Esau went hunting, and when he came back, he was famished, and Jacob fooled him into giving him something. And so anyways, long story short, Jacob fooled Esau twice, but at the end of the story, so it says, Esau was given a wish or something, luck was transformed. So some people believe that the Esau square comes from that. So I'm going to inscribe the Esau square into this pillar candle, and I'm going to work this trabajo for a client, okay? I have done this form of magic, okay, candle magic for other clients before. I'm going to show you other videos. I like to, if you're honest, if you see it, there's always, I put a circle and 4 points that represents, you know, the circle, it's the circle of life, the 4 points, the 4 cardinal points, and then the sigils depends on what the candle's for. If it is to attract money, okay, if it's to attract love, okay, and oftentimes I consecrate them. You can consecrate them with your favorite herbs, your favorite incense. We like to give, you know, consecrate it or seal the magic with some form of incense, some form of smoke, okay? Before you do that, also, we like to place some herbs into it on the candle, and we oil down the candle. Now, in this magic, I use, what do you call those sprinkle things? I forgot the name, the sprinkles, you know, the little colored sprinkles. A lot of people say that there's no magical properties in that. No, there isn't, because they are man-made. But the reason I use them into this magic is because they glitter, and so they represent the stars in the universe, and they are like miniature mirrors, and you want to attract, you want to mirror that spell that you're doing, okay? So the sparkles in themselves have no magical powers. What has the magical power is the inscription, the sigil that you inscribe within the candle, the herbs that you place into the candle, which represents the earth, the oil that you use, and of course I just said the sigil, and your intentions and your prayers. So if you have seen many of my videos, you will see that I like to work a lot of sigil magic, and a lot of people wonder why I love using sigil magic. I've always studied grimoires and magics from all cultures, and I've adapted into my spirituality the ones that the ones that just felt comfortable to me. You will often see that I will use the ojalá, okay, sigil, okay, which is a Spanish word, which comes from Jewish traditions, and we'll do that in a future video. But why the Esau square? Well, one, because it is a grimoire spell, but it also is tied with Christian folk magic. Now, if you know anything about Puerto Rican brujeria, and not just Puerto Rican brujeria, but folk magic from the Caribbean, not just the Caribbean, but also throughout Latin America, most of the magic practiced in Hispanic cultures, Brazilian, Haiti, has a lot of Christian folk magic. So I'm going to incorporate the Esau square, and it has worked for me many times, and so I'm going to use it today for this trabajo. Before I do a carve, because I like to carve the Esau into the candle, I'm going to first write down the Esau square because I want to know where I want to carve. Okay. So now you see that I sketched the Esau square. I did it twice. I sketched it because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to carve over those letters. So I did it on one side. Okay, you can see Esau, and then I sketched it all the way around, and then I did it on the other side because I'm going to do it the same on both sides, you know, so that the Esau square brings this person his wishes, his desires, my client. I have enough room so that I can also, I'm going to keep that private, write down my client's name. I'm going to oil this down. First, I'm going to carve it, oil it down, place herbs. Oftentimes, you will see brujos, they will open this side right here or make little holes, take out, you know, some of the candle, and place herbs or seeds or stones or herbs or whatever it may be to attract, you know, stuff that are used to attract blessings or wish or desire that you want. So now I'm going to use this stencil that I did by inscribing it. Now I'm going to carve it, and I'll be back after I carve it, and then I'm going to just glitter it up after I oil it down and make the herbs. I'm not going to show you the bottom part because it's very private, and I'm not going to show you the name of the person that I'm doing this for. And I'm going to do this on the night of the full moon, which is going to be Sunday. I think it's July 5th. This video is going to come out a little late. Okay, so if you hear the firecrackers in the background, sorry about that. So let me start carving the Esau. So also I'm going to prepare, you'll see that I have 4 of these luck candles. They're green, okay? And right now they're not prepared. I'm going to oil them down. I'm going to carve them, you know, each of the candles, and I'm going to add herbs to represent herbs that bring abundance and prosperity for my client. So I'm going to do that. I know you can't see that Esau square right now, so I'm going to show you in a piece of paper. You know, most of the times, a lot of people, what they do is on a brown piece of paper or any piece of paper, they draw the Esau square and they meditate on a wish or a desire that they want to accomplish. A lot of people say it has to go in a certain order. What matters most is that you are, as you're inscribing the Esau square, that you are meditating on that desire that you want. Make it something that you can accomplish, something that you can work for. Don't go, you know, wishing for a Ferrari or something that you're not going to get, but something that's something that you can get, okay, or something that you can work hard for and is going to come to you. So I'm showing you on this piece of paper how I do the Esau square. Okay, so now I'm going to oil down my candle. Okay, use any oil to attract well, according to this candle, to attract love. I mean, sorry, not love. To attract, in this case, abundance. You will see that I've done candles for love, I've done candles to attract money or work for a client. I've used runes. I also use many runes in my candle work. I use the herbs that are associated with that spell. So I'm going to start with the top, and I'm going to, just add a little bit of the oil, okay, around the top. And if you saw that I did, is that I made the circle around the candle with the 4 points. The 4 points represent the cardinal points. Now I'm going to take some of that oil, and I'm going to go trying carefully that so that you don't see the name of the person, because it's very private. I want to keep that very private. So I'm going to oil down the candle completely, and then I'm going to add my I guess you call those sprinkles or sparkles. I don't know what they're called. All right. That confetti thing. I'm going to add it to the candle, and then I'm just going to wipe it down, and I'm going to try my best so that you do not see the name of the client, because this is a spell. I'm also going to carve inside right here and put the name of the person, herbs associated with what this person wants or desires. So let me focus on that. So spiritual work can be tedious and messy, and sometimes people want their spiritual work to look beautiful. A lot of times magical workings is not as beautiful as you want. What matters is the intentions. So now I am carefully adding the sprinkle, or I don't even know what you call this stuff, the sparkle. I'm using a purple because it's going to bring a blessing, okay? And I'm just going to go around all the letters, being careful that I do not show the name of. So I want you to see that this is very tedious. I have a plate under a candle because I don't want to get none of the sparkles, is that what you call it, all over the house. So I'm trying to collect it without showing the person's name. And I'm just going to go around the Esau square like that. All right. Making sure that I get all those grooves. And let me turn this around. I'm going to get it all over the place. And just focus on getting into the grooves. Here it is. Here's the candle. Now I'm going to take some towel or paper towel. And again, I got something below to pick it up. Right now you can't see it. But what we're going to do is we're going to start wiping away as much of the sprinkles as we can. Okay, you're going to need probably more than just one towel. All right, and then you're going to start seeing the Esau square up here. All right, I'm going to show you what it looks like. I've done other candles, but I'm going to show you what this one looks like. All right, and collect all that. All right, see, it's starting to appear. Okay, and I want to wipe down as much of the sparkles. I want some of that sparkles or sprinkles or whatever you call that stuff, this stuff right here. I want it on the top. You can hear the fireworks. Again, this is the day before 4th of July. This video probably won't be out for the 4th of July because I'm going to use these to bless these on the night of the full moon. So let me just focus on doing this. You can see that. And now I'm going to wipe away. And I should get the 4 points. So here it is. Here's the Esau square. I'm trying carefully not to show the name of my client. All right. So you can see it is prepared. I've got the top prepared. I have it nice and wiped down. You can wipe down as much of the sparkles as you want. All right. But the candle's almost ready. And now I'm going to work on, I know this video's long, huh? I make my videos too long. Now I'm going to work on these, okay? Which I'm going to inscribe symbols with inside these. These are not pull out. So I'm going to inscribe symbols in here, put herbs and oils to attract money, luck, and abundance for my client. So the Esau sigil is finally done, okay? And I also prepared the 4 candles right here, okay? There's 4 of them, and you can see that they all have their powders and herbs. And of course, they're already oiled down, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more oil into them, all right? And I'm gonna add a little bit more oil outside. So I'm just gonna place a little bit of the oil on my palm of my hand. And then I'm just going to attract positive vibrations for the person, for my client. Okay, I got enough oil to probably oil 2 or 3 candles, all right? So finally, I'm officially done the trabajo espiritual. I want to show you what it looks like in the altar. I have it on the altar. It is working for my client. You can see that I placed a lot of work, a lot of energy on doing this. I do a lot of, I place a lot of energy when we're doing works for our clients. After I'm done, I like to take a cleansing bath, wash my hands from the situation. If you can't, just after the spell, no matter what, before even you take a bath, just take any spiritual cologne. I'm going to just use 4711. You can use 4711 or any cologne that you want. I got 4711 and 7411. This is an Arabian cologne that one of my godsons brought me from Africa. So now I'm just going to cleanse and purify. And so I'm going to show you now what the trabajos look like after a few hours. I leave the candles on, making sure that I always practice fire safety, okay? We got to make sure safety always first. So anyways, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to call it a night. This is Sancista Brujo Luis. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscription button, leave those comments, I really appreciate it. Hit the like buttons and the notification button so you can get notifications of when I place new videos, which I try to at least 3 times a month. And share these videos. Share these videos with people who you think may enjoy. This is Sancista Brujo Luis. Ciao for now. And I'm out. Bye. Ciao. Ciao. Ciao para ti, y para ti, y para ti, y para ti over there. All right. Bye.